This is a World Cup 2026 update. Now reporting from the TNO Sports Desk, Talking Ginger.
Good Tuesday morning, everyone. I'm Talking Ginger, and welcome to Day 6 of the FIFA World Cup. Before we get to the match recaps and previews, we have some news regarding one of the games on last Sunday. FIFA's discrimination monitor at the World Cup has called for a VAR official to be removed for appearing to make a hand gesture resembling a white supremacist sign. When the official broadcast of Germany's opening game against Curacao last Sunday cut pre-game to show the team a video review analysis, Sean Evans from Australia made an OK symbol with his right hand in front of his right leg. Though the game was played in Houston, video officials worked in Dallas at the World Cup Broadcast Center. In 2019, the gesture, with thumb and forefinger touched in a circle and other fingers outstretched, was designated a hate symbol by the New York-based Anti-Defamation League, or ADL for short. FIFA has been asked by Al Jazeera for comment. Now let's get to our match recaps from yesterday, and we had 4 games on the lineup. We had Spain against Cabo Verde, Belgium against Egypt, Saudi Arabia against Uruguay, and Iran against New Zealand. World Cup debutants Cabo Verde produced an extraordinary performance to secure a 0-0 draw with global heavyweight Spain. A nation of just over 500,000 people, they held out against Luis de la Fuente's star-studded team, recording a result which will reverberate around planet football. Cabo Verde were superbly organized from back to front, while Spain predictably enjoyed the lion's share of possession. They were frustrated for large periods by their spirited and fiercely determined opponents. Meanwhile, the 2 favorites to advance out of Group G weren't able to separate themselves from each other in their opening match. Belgium and Egypt played to a 1-1 draw at Seattle Stadium yesterday. Egypt actually opened up the scoring. Imam Ashour scored in the 20th minute, giving Egypt a chance to possibly secure its first World Cup victory. However, Belgium was able to even up the match in the second half. Seconds after Belgium's star Romelu Lukaku subbed in, the Red Devils leveled the match as Lukaku essentially forced an own goal on a cross. Both Belgium and Egypt had chances in the ensuing 20-plus minutes, but neither was able to convert. As a result, they each walk away from the match with a point. Belgium and Egypt will play their next Group G matches on Sunday, with the former taking on Iran and the latter facing New Zealand. Maxi Araujo scored late to cancel out Abdullah Al-Ali's first-half strike as Uruguay and Saudi Arabia shared the spoils in Group H with a 1-1 draw. And with this draw, all 4 Group H teams are currently tied at 1 point each. And Iran denied New Zealand a first World Cup win after twice coming from behind to draw their Group G opener at Los Angeles Stadium with a score of 2-2. After many Tarimi tested Max Kokone in a lively opening, Elijah just went one better to give the All Whites the lead with a low drilled finish. Chris Wood was instrumental in the breakthrough goal, and the big striker was added again moments later as he found Sarpreet Singh, who forced an unconvincing save from Alireza Birenvan. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And there was no separating the teams in the closing stages, with Wood headed straight at Birenvan in added time. New Zealand's bid for a first World Cup victory rolls on to their next Group G assignment against Egypt on the 21st of June. Iran, meanwhile, faced Belgium with all 4 sides locked on 1 point apiece after match day 1. I should point out that this is the first time we've had 4 draws in the World Cup since 1958. Now, let's take a look at today's schedule with 4 games on tap. We have France against Senegal, Iraq against Norway, Argentina against Algeria, and Austria against Jordan. France and Senegal will face off in their World Cup Group eye-opener today at New York, New Jersey Stadium. This highly anticipated fixture carries major history as Senegal stunned then-defending champions France 1-0 in the opening match of the 2002 World Cup. France has been one of the defining powers of the modern international game. They have won 2 World Cups, 2 UEFA European Championships, and the 2021 UEFA Nations League. They arrive at this tournament seeking redemption from the devastating defeat they had in 2022 against Argentina in a penalty shootout. On the other hand, Senegal has emerged as one of Africa's top national teams in recent years, highlighted by its 2021 Africa Cup of Nations title and consecutive World Cup appearances in 2018 and 2022. The team advanced to the round of 16 in 2022 and previously reached the quarterfinals in 2002. With several players competing in Europe's top leagues, Senegal enters the 2026 World Cup as one of the strongest sides from Africa. Iraq and Norway are set to face off in their opening match of the World Cup today at Boston Stadium. Norway is making only its 4th World Cup appearance ever and the first of the century. They did not qualify for the past 6 tournaments, dating back to their last appearance in 1998. Norway cruised for European qualifying with little stress, winning all 8 of their group stage matches, including 2 victories over traditional powerhouse Italy. Norway heads into the tournament off a 3-1 win over Sweden and a 1-1 draw against Morocco in 2 recent friendlies. On the other hand, Iraq scored the 48th and final spot in the World Cup of a 2-1 win over Bolivia in the Intercontinental Playoff on March 31st. Iraq's recent 1-1 draw against Spain in a June 4th friendly has left some optimistic about its tournament outlook. This marks Iraq's first World Cup appearance in 40 years and just the second in the nation's history. The reigning World Cup champions take the field today when Argentina take on Algeria at 9 p.m. in Kansas City. That's in Easter time. This will all but surely be the final World Cup for Argentine superstar Lionel Messi, who will once again lead La Albiceleste into battle. Group H is there for the taking for the Argentines, but Algeria are far from an easy opponent, especially with Riyad Mahrez still prowling the forward lines. And finally, Austria kick off their long-awaited World Cup campaign against debutants Jordan at Levi Stadium tonight. Head coach Ralf Rangnick has completely revitalized the national side, instilling a high-intensity pressing identity. The Persian easily topped their UEFA qualification group by winning 6 of their 8 matches. They look to secure a dominant victory to establish an early advantage in Group J. With a daunting match against group favorites Argentina on the horizon, collecting 3 points here is essential. Jordan, meanwhile, will be making its World Cup debut here. A spirited showing is the top priority for Jamal Salami's side, but dreams of sneaking through to the knockout stages likely hinge on getting any sort of positive result in this game. And that will wrap it up for this daily update. I'm Talking Ginger. Enjoy the games, and I'll be right back here tomorrow.
This has been a World Cup 2026 update.